Do you ever feel like tasks you once did without a second thought, like turning a doorknob, lifting a grocery bag, or getting out of bed, now take more effort than they used to? Many people think this slow loss of strength is just a part of aging. But what if I told you that decline is not inevitable? What if small choices at the dinner table could help you regain strength and protect your independence for years to come? You might be surprised by what vegetables can actually help you regain your strength and keep you moving with ease. Keep watching, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about food forever. Hi, I'm Dr. Nana, and today we're diving into something many people think is unavoidable as they get older: the gradual loss of strength and independence. But the truth is, this decline doesn't have to be set in stone. You might be surprised to learn that small choices right there at the dinner table could help you not just slow down the process but actually regain some of the strength you thought you'd lost. Think about it. How many times have you felt that turning a doorknob or lifting a grocery bag has become more of a challenge than it used to be? It's not just you. Many people feel that way as they get older. But what if I told you that food could play a big role in protecting your independence? And not just any food, but specific vegetables that can actually help regain muscle strength. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it's not. In fact, some vegetables have more protein than an egg, and many people have never even heard of them. One of these vegetables contains almost twice the protein of an egg, and even the scientists who discovered this were amazed. So why does this matter? When muscles shrink, not only does strength fade away, but so does mobility, confidence, and freedom. Each little stumble or moment of weakness can quietly rob you of the independence you cherish. But there's good news: nature has hidden allies waiting to be rediscovered. And today, I'm going to bring them straight to your plate. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt proud of your body's strength? Do you believe that food alone can help you stay independent well into your 80s and 90 seconds? If you think yes, type 1 in the comments. If you're skeptical, type O. I promise, my team and I read and respond to every comment, because your voice matters to us. Stay with me, because in a moment, you'll discover 10 vegetables that are richer in protein than eggs. One of these is so extraordinary that scientists are calling it a breakthrough. But before we dive into that, make sure you're subscribed to Senior Health Boost so you never miss a video that could help you stay strong, healthy, and independent for years to come. Now let's start with one of nature's most underrated treasures: mushrooms. You might not think of mushrooms as a source of protein, but oyster and king trumpet mushrooms are often overlooked gems. While they might not look like your typical protein source, mushrooms actually provide a plant-based protein boost that supports muscle repair and energy. Researchers at Pennsylvania State University found that mushrooms are loaded with antioxidants like ergoonine, which helps protect muscle tissue from age-related decline. That's right, mushrooms don't just feed your muscles, they also shield them from damage. Take Robert's story, a 68-year-old retired carpenter from Ohio. He loved gardening, but often found himself too tired to carry bags of soil. After his doctor suggested adding oyster mushrooms to his meals 3 times a week, Robert found that he could complete his yard work without needing to rest every 10 minutes. In fact, his wife even joked that the mushrooms gave him a second wind. Now here's the good news. Mushrooms are easy to incorporate into your meals. Instead of reaching for red meat at dinner, try grilling thick slices of portobello mushrooms as a hearty alternative. Or toss some oyster mushrooms into stir-fries or roast them with a little olive oil for a delicious light side dish. And here's the exciting part. Mushrooms are just the beginning. The next vegetable on our list has nearly twice the protein content of mushrooms and has been a secret staple in many traditional kitchens around the world. Stick with me, because what comes next might just blow your mind. Mustard greens, the powerhouse you need in your diet. At first glance, mustard greens may look like just another leafy vegetable sitting quietly in the produce aisle. But don't be fooled, these greens pack a surprising amount of protein. You might be shocked to learn that mustard greens contain about 5 to 6 grams of protein per cooked cup. That's remarkable for a leafy green. Studies from the USDA show that mustard greens also deliver high levels of vitamin K and calcium, two essential nutrients that, when combined with protein, help maintain strong bones and support muscle contractions. This makes mustard greens a quiet but powerful partner in preserving your independence as you age. Take Miriam Todd's story. She's a 74-year-old retired school teacher from North Carolina who loves cooking for her grandchildren. But over the years, she struggled with fatigue after standing in the kitchen for too long. Her nutritionist suggested swapping iceberg lettuce for mustard greens in her salads and soups. Within a few weeks, Miriam felt a difference. She told me she could cook a full Sunday dinner without needing to sit down halfway through. The best part? Mustard greens are so easy to prepare. You can saute them with garlic and olive oil, mix them into scrambled eggs, or blend them into a warm soup. And for those who enjoy a little spice, mustard greens add a flavor that turns your meals from simple to exciting. I hope you're starting to see how small, thoughtful changes at the dinner table can add up to big improvements in your strength, energy, and overall health. Stay tuned, because in the next part of this video, we'll dive deeper into other vegetables and how they can help you feel better, move easier, and protect your independence. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Senior Health Boost. You won't want to miss the next part of this journey to better health. Until next time, keep moving, stay strong, and keep making those small choices that make a huge difference. As we continue from where we left off, let's dive right into another powerhouse vegetable that could completely change the way you think about your diet and health. So far, we've talked about some incredible veggies like mustard greens, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts, but hold tight because there's more to uncover. Let's explore how these vegetables not only provide essential nutrients but also enhance your strength, mobility, and independence. Broccoli, the unsung hero of your muscle healthers, where it gets interesting. While mustard greens were impressive, broccoli, a vegetable already sitting in many American kitchens, packs an even bigger punch in terms of protein. It might seem like a simple side dish, but trust me, broccoli is one of those vegetables that carries much more strength than most people realize. With 6 to 8 grams of protein per serving, broccoli is a fantastic source for rebuilding muscle fibers and supporting muscle repair. But it doesn't stop there. Broccoli is also rich in vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, which help keep inflammation low and boost your overall health. In fact, research published in the Journal of Nutrition shows that older adults who regularly consumed broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables scored higher on muscle performance tests and had lower risks of age-related weakness. This means that every serving of broccoli isn't just food, it's fuel for staying active, independent, and strong. The beauty of broccoli is how versatile it can be in the kitchen. You can roast it with a little olive oil and lemon for a crisp, tangy flavor. Or, you can blend it into soups for a creamy texture without the need for heavy cream. Steaming it is also a classic option, making it a healthy addition to any dinner. And here's the kicker: when you combine broccoli with lean proteins such as chicken or beans, it transforms into a balanced meal that supports your strength, immunity, and digestive health. Let me ask you, do you believe that a humble vegetable like broccoli could truly make a difference in how strong you feel? If your answer is yes, type the number 1 in the comments. If not, keepo. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Boost so you never miss out on simple changes that can help you stay moving with ease. Brussels sprouts, a small vegetable with big benefits. If you thought broccoli was impressive, wait until you hear about Brussels sprouts. These little vegetables might look like tiny cabbages, but their nutritional power is anything but small. A single cup of Brussels sprouts offers about 6.5 grams of protein, which is incredible for such a compact vegetable. But Brussels sprouts don't just stop at protein, they also provide vitamin K, vitamin C, and folate, all of which are essential for bone health, collagen formation, and cellular repair. What makes Brussels sprouts even more amazing is their ability to reduce inflammation, one of the primary contributors to age-related muscle loss. In fact, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets rich in cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts were linked to stronger physical performance and slower declines in mobility among older adults. Preparing Brussels sprouts is easy and delicious. You can roast them in the oven with a drizzle of olive oil until they caramelize, bringing out a nutty sweetness. Steaming them keeps the flavor mild, and shredding them into salads adds crunch and freshness. For a more indulgent twist, toss them with a little Parmesan cheese or balsamic glaze to elevate their flavor and make them feel like a dish you'd find at a fancy restaurant. Brussels sprouts are often overlooked in grocery stores, but they're an ideal choice for anyone looking to stay strong, active, and independent. And the journey doesn't stop here. The next vegetable on our list climbs even higher on the protein ladder and brings surprising strength benefits with a leafy twist. Kale, a super green that lives up to its name. Let's talk about kale, often hailed as a super green and for very good reason. With nearly 7 grams of protein per cup, kale boasts one of the highest protein counts among leafy vegetables. But what makes kale even more special is the way its protein works hand in hand with a dense package of nutrients. Kale is packed with vitamin A for vision, vitamin K for bone strength, and vitamin C for collagen and immune health. According to the USDA, kale is also a great source of lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants known to support brain and eye function. Together, these compounds not only help build and repair muscles, but also protect your body from age-related decline, which can chip away at your independence over time. Kale's slightly earthy taste makes it versatile enough to work in a variety of meals. You can massage it with olive oil and lemon to soften its texture for a fresh salad, or blend it into smoothies where its flavor becomes surprisingly mild. If you prefer a warm dish, sautéing kale with garlic creates a quick and nourishing side dish, and baking it into crispy kale chips makes for a healthy, crunchy snack. The best part about kale is its versatility. It can be a part of your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, providing consistent support throughout the day. Whether you're making a salad or a snack, kale can always be there to help you feel your best. Sweet corn, the sweet surprise packed with protein. You might think of sweet corn as just a summertime favorite, perfect for barbecues and picnics, but it's much more than that. Behind its natural sweetness lies a surprising amount of protein, nearly 8 grams of protein per cup. This is impressive for a vegetable that's often only thought of as a source of starch. In addition to protein, corn is loaded with fiber for digestion, B vitamins for energy, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that protect eye health. All of these nutrients work together to support your strength, energy levels, and overall well-being. Sweet corn is easy to incorporate into meals. It can be grilled, roasted, or even used in soups and salads. Its sweet flavor makes it a delightful addition to any dish while providing that extra protein boost you need. The bottom line: nourishing your body with protein-rich vegetables. As you can see, adding these protein-rich vegetables to your meals doesn't just help support your muscles and bones, it can also help protect your independence. From mustard greens to broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, and even sweet corn, each of these vegetables offers unique nutrients that can make a significant difference in your health. Incorporating these veggies into your daily routine can be easy, delicious, and incredibly beneficial to your long-term well-being. So, what are you waiting for? Add a little more kale, broccoli, or Brussels sprouts to your plate today. Stay tuned for the next part of this video, where we'll explore even more vegetables that can help you stay strong, active, and independent as you age. Make sure to hit subscribe to Senior Health Boost so you never miss a video that could change your life. We've covered some incredible vegetables that can support your strength and independence as you age, like kale, sweet corn, and Brussels sprouts. Now, let's continue with more surprising powerhouses that not only offer a rich source of protein, but also provide essential nutrients for muscle health, vitality, and overall wellness. Keep reading, because what comes next will definitely surprise you. Sweet corn, a hidden source of strength. So far, we've uncovered some amazing vegetables, but here's one you might not expect: sweet corn. Beyond being a summertime favorite at barbecues, sweet corn brings with it a surprising amount of protein, nearly 8 grams per cup. For a vegetable often considered a starch, that's pretty impressive. What makes sweet corn even more exciting is that it doesn't just provide protein. It also delivers fiber to help with digestion, B vitamins to boost energy levels, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect eye health. These nutrients work together to support your muscles, energy, and even your vision. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 76-year-old from Iowa who grew up on a farm where corn was a staple. As she entered her later years, she noticed her legs becoming weaker, especially when trying to climb the few steps into her home. Margaret decided to replace processed snacks with roasted sweet corn, adding it to her salads and soups. Within weeks, she felt noticeably less fatigued. She even said she could walk longer distances around her neighborhood without pausing to catch her breath. Sweet corn is so easy to add to your meals, and it can be enjoyed in a variety of ways. You can steam or grill whole cobs, stir kernels into vegetable stews, or blend them into a creamy corn chowder. The natural sweetness of corn adds comfort to meals while quietly strengthening your body. The next vegetable on our list is just as powerful, but it has a history of being considered the protein of the garden. Green peas. Small but mighty green peas may seem small, but their protein profile is anything but small. A single cup of cooked peas contains 7 to 8 grams of protein, nearly matching an egg. Along with protein, peas deliver iron to carry oxygen through your blood, magnesium for muscle contractions, and vitamin B1 to support energy production. Studies from the National Institutes of Health have shown that plant proteins, like those found in peas, can help maintain lean body mass in older adults, which reduces the risk of frailty and loss of independence. Peas are also rich in fiber, which slows digestion and helps control blood sugar levels. This makes them an excellent option for seniors managing diabetes or those looking to maintain steady energy throughout the day. Peas have a natural sweetness and soft texture that make them incredibly easy to include in meals. You can toss them into hearty soups and stews, add them to light summer salads, or even enjoy a simple bowl of peas with a drizzle of olive oil and herbs. Now, let me ask you, do you believe these tiny green pearls can actually protect your strength as much as a high-protein food like eggs? If yes, type 1 in the comments. If you're not so sure, type O. I'd love to hear what you think. And remember, while you're here, be sure to subscribe to Senior Health Boost so you never miss out on practical ways to keep your body strong and active. Stay tuned, because the next vegetable on the list is even more impressive than peas: asparagus, a long-treasured vegetable for strength. The story doesn't end with peas. The next vegetable rises even higher in the ranks, offering both protein and elegance at the dinner table: asparagus. This vegetable has been treasured for centuries, not only for its delicate flavor, but also for its remarkable nutrient density. A single cup of asparagus delivers 7 to 8 grams of protein, making it one of the most powerful vegetables for supporting muscle health. But asparagus offers more than just protein. It's packed with folate for cell repair, vitamin K for bone strength, and potassium to regulate blood pressure. Asparagus also contains unique compounds called saponins, which help reduce inflammation and protect muscle tissues from age-related decline. Let me tell you about Thomas, a 69-year-old retired firefighter from California. After decades of active service, Thomas started to feel his stamina slipping post-retirement. On his doctor's advice, he began adding asparagus to his dinners twice a week, either roasted or grilled. Within 2 months, he noticed that longer walks with his dog felt much easier. He even returned to gardening, a hobby he had abandoned when fatigue held him back. Asparagus is not only quick to prepare, but it's also versatile. You can grill it for a smoky flavor, roast it with garlic for a hearty side, or steam it lightly for salads and omelets. The tender spears make it easy to enjoy both flavor and strength without spending hours in the kitchen. If asparagus has become your new ally, you won't believe what's next. Lima beans, a creamy protein powerhouse. Next up, we have a vegetable often overlooked in American kitchens: lima beans. Also known as butter beans, lima beans are creamy legumes that pack a massive punch in terms of protein. Nearly 9 grams of protein per cup. Beyond protein, lima beans are rich in magnesium, potassium, and iron, which support muscle contraction, oxygen transport, and steady energy levels. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that diets higher in legumes like lima beans were strongly associated with improved muscle mass and reduced frailty in adults over 65. Take Caroline, a 71-year-old librarian from Georgia, for example. She started struggling with carrying groceries up the stairs to her apartment. But after incorporating more lima beans into her diet, she began to notice improvements in her stamina. No longer did she feel winded after climbing a few steps. It was like she'd regained a new sense of strength. Lima beans are easy to prepare and can be added to stews, salads, or simply eaten as a side dish. Their creamy texture makes them a comforting choice that's as delicious as it is nutritious. Conclusion: strength in simplicity. These vegetables, sweet corn, green peas, asparagus, and lima beans, are far more than simple side dishes. They are packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients that contribute to muscle health, bone strength, and overall well-being. By adding them to your diet, you're not just improving your meals, you're investing in your strength and independence for the long haul. And while we've covered some of the most powerful plant-based sources of protein today, the journey doesn't stop here. There are still many more surprising foods and strategies to explore that will help you maintain vitality as you age. Stay tuned for the next part of this video, where we'll dive deeper into the power of plant-based foods and how they can support your active lifestyle. Make sure to hit subscribe to Senior Health Boost so you don't miss out on more tips that can keep you feeling your best. Until next time, keep eating well, stay active, and embrace the strength that comes with making healthy choices every day. As we wrap up this journey through the power of vegetables in supporting strength, energy, and independence, let's take a moment to reflect on how small, simple changes can create a big impact in your life. We've explored the incredible benefits of different vegetables that can improve your muscle strength, protect your bones, and keep your body active for years to come. And there's more to uncover, so let's dive into the final few powerhouses in your diet. Lima beans, comfort food with hidden strength benefits. Let's start with lima beans, a food that many may overlook, but has proven to be a secret weapon for maintaining muscle strength. After Caroline, a 71-year-old librarian from Georgia, started incorporating more lima beans into her diet, specifically lima bean soups twice a week, she noticed a remarkable change. Her legs felt steadier, and she could handle daily tasks without the strain she once felt. Caroline even mentioned that the creamy texture of lima beans made them feel like comfort food, but with the added bonus of hidden strength benefits. Lima beans are a versatile, protein-rich food that can be simmered into hearty stews, blended into spreads, or tossed into salads. Their soft, buttery texture pairs perfectly with herbs and spices, making them a satisfying addition to many dishes. The best part? Lima beans are not only delicious, but also packed with the magnesium, potassium, and iron needed for muscle contraction, oxygen transport, and steady energy levels. Whether you're a fan of hearty soups or fresh salads, lima beans offer a nourishing, easy-to-prepare food that supports muscle strength and overall health. Edamame, the ultimate plant protein for seniors. Now, let's talk about edamame, or young soybeans, which take the protein crown in the vegetable world. This incredible vegetable delivers nearly 12 grams of protein per cup, almost double the protein in an egg. Edamame has surprised even researchers with its potential, as it supports muscle preservation, strength, and even heart health as we age. Research from Harvard School of Public Health shows that soy protein not only builds lean muscle, but also helps support heart health and lowers cholesterol, giving you two major benefits in one tiny green pod. Let me tell you about Richard, a 73-year-old former truck driver from Illinois. After decades on the road, Richard struggled with stiffness and weakness in his arms and legs. When a friend introduced him to edamame as a healthy snack, Richard started replacing chips with small bowls of steamed edamame sprinkled with sea salt. Within a few weeks, he noticed more energy and less soreness after his morning walks. It was a simple swap that made daily life easier and more enjoyable for him. Edamame is one of the easiest protein-rich foods to prepare. You can steam it in minutes, toss it into stir-fries, blend it into dips, or simply sprinkle it over salads. Its mild, nutty flavor makes it appealing even to those who aren't typically fond of beans. And here's the kicker. While most people associate protein with eggs or meat, edamame proves that a humble green pod can outshine them all. The power of plant-based proteins, how vegetables can help preserve your strength and independence. So, what have we learned today? It's clear that incorporating vegetables into your diet that are rich in proteins such as lima beans, edamame, kale, and sweet corn can help support your muscles, bones, and energy levels as you age. These vegetables offer so much more than just a healthy dose of vitamins and minerals. They provide essential protein, which is crucial for rebuilding muscle, maintaining strength, and staying active well into your later years. But remember, no single food is a miracle on its own. What truly matters is the pattern you build. It's about creating meals that consistently nourish your body, staying active, and listening to what your body is telling you. Taking control of your health, the power of simple choice. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried adding any of these protein-packed vegetables to your meals? Did you notice a change in your energy or strength? If you've experienced improvements, or if you're excited to start incorporating these vegetables into your routine, please share your experience in the comments below. I read every message, and your story might inspire someone else to make the change they need for their health. And if you found value in this video, support this community by liking, subscribing to Senior Health Boost, and exploring the other related videos that are waiting for you. Conclusion: strength through simple choices. We finish today's journey. Remember that strength doesn't come from a single food or miracle supplement. True strength is built through small, consistent choices every day. It's about taking charge of your health, embracing these protein-rich vegetables, and making food your ally in maintaining your independence. You don't have to wait until you feel weak or tired to make these changes. Start today and let these foods become part of your routine. Whether it's adding broccoli to your dinner, enjoying a bowl of sweet corn for lunch, or adding a handful of edamame as a snack. Each of these small choices will add up to a more active, strong, and independent life. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Boost for more tips on how to stay strong, healthy, and independent. Until next time, take care of your body, and let these simple changes guide you to a healthier, more vibrant future.